Hey all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This is Gail, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. This is Outgoing Mail. This is for Shenita, who is Plan to Play, and this swap was hosted by Amy L. in her Patreon group, and the requirements were small. That's why I really liked the idea of the swap, because it was very small requirements, very manageable to do, and the requirements were 3 mini bows, 3 candy wrapper charms, a mini pocket letter, and a sequins mix. And then I did a little bit of extras, but I tried not to go too crazy on extras. The reason I signed up for this swap is because it was small and, you know, not very stressful. So I went ahead and signed up for this swap, and it's so fun. I'm so glad I did. And this is just, pardon me, I forgot to turn that off. This is just some like hot chocolate and socks and a candy cane and some marshmallow toppers for the hot chocolate and some little flowers from Hobby Lobby. So for my bows, now the requirement is mini bows, 2 inches or less. So I, of course, did these little bows I'm obsessed with, inspired by Vanessa, who is Soto Creates. There's a stray little sequin in there. So I made 4 of these little bows, and they're so pretty, but they are a labor of love. It's lots of little cuts in the die cutter. So for the back topper, I just kept it super simple. I did an accordion fold paper with one of the stickers from the pack, a puffy sticker, added one of these jimmies from Michaels. I added a mini bow and then another little jimmy from Michaels. And I had them backed up on acetate. I kind of wanted just a clear look, but I decided I didn't like that, so I printed some vellum and put that behind the acetate, and I really like the muted look that it gives in the packaging. So those are my 4 mini bows. Now here is the mini pocket letter. Now Amy did come out with a tutorial for an envelope holder, but I was already all done with everything, and I really just didn't want to put more on my plate, to be honest. So this is how I had packaged mine. I printed some vellum from Busy Sidewalks, and I used my pocket punch board and just made a little envelope to fit it. I used one of the acetate pieces from the collection to decorate the front. Now on my little dangle here, I really want that yarn to be in the back, so I have some of the little trim from Michaels just to give it some texture there. And then, oh hello Claude, I have one of the stars from Merry Days and a little jar that says elf dust, and then a tiny little jingle bell just on a gold bulb clip. I used the washi from the collection on the end there. Now, excuse me, this is none of your business. This is not your business. Oh, Claude, no one wants to see your tail and your bootay. Okay, I love you, but you gotta go. Okay. So on this one, I took the little Christmas ornaments from Walmart that were frames, and I took the backing off and spray painted the frame, and then put one of the chipboard pieces on. I used a pop dot and put one of the puffy stickers on, and this is a print and cut I did on some shimmer paper. And in the window pocket, I went ahead, he's exacting revenge on me behind me. I don't know if you can hear that, but on the window pocket, I wanted to have the sequins mix. But I did back paper in there. I just don't like it when there's nothing in there, so I did paper and sequins, and I sewed the top and used this little trim. I need to glue that down a little better. Up top just to cover my stitching. And on this one, I just have used some of the Dollar Tree tulle, a few of the flowers from Michaels, and a piece from the collection. And I really like, this is one of the Cocoa and Reno Ugly Sweater dies from the kit, I believe last year or the year before, I'm not sure. And a puffy sticker, and then I just used stickles around the ugly sweater to kind of just like give it a little puffy look, a little tacky look for the little sweater. And I really like how the pocket letter came out. I don't know that I've ever done just a mini pocket letter before. I've done plenty of full-size pocket letters, but I really had fun doing the mini. It's almost harder, if that makes sense. Like it was almost, I don't know, I felt like it was still challenging. So far we just have the bows and the pocket letter. Now the sequins mix, I decided to go ahead and package in some of the little trees from Dollar Tree. So I used Scotch tape and then covered the Scotch tape up with washi just so it wouldn't spill out everywhere. And then I have one of the little gold scoops in there that you can use for your sequins. So I just threw the scoop in there and thought that was cute. I liked the way that looked for packaging for the sequins, and it sounds awesome. I love shaking it. And for my little candy wrapper charms, I have 3. So I did 3 different styles, and then I just have some extra goodies I'm throwing in here, some Santa clay pieces and some little mini wrapped beads that I threw in there. And so this one has a little rubber ducky with a Santa hat and some candy canes and some snowflakes and some tree sequins in there. And on this one, I let the dangle be the star of the show. I just have some little mini bells, the lights from Michael's, some wrapped beads. And on this one, I just have 4 buttons I backed onto like some acetate so they wouldn't move, because I wasn't sure if I understood the assignment. I was like, are these meant to be opened or are they meant to be used? Like, are they going to cut them open and use them? So they're like, just assume that they're going to be opened and used. So I wanted to put cute stuff in that they could use. So I have a Santa hat flat back and a little holly piece with some little clay pieces and Christmas tree sequins in there. And on this one, I put a snowman. I kind of want them all to be different, so I made them all just a little different. And those I'm just going to package in this little organza bag. And then I'm going to put the other stuff, some of the stuff in here. And then for my extras, I made her 2 of these gingerbread shakers. Super cute. So I used my Busy Sidewalks mix that I made and just made her 2 of the gingerbread shakers. The mystery die. I don't remember ordering that die. I think someone sent it to me. I have no idea who. That's not one I would think I would buy because the paper piecing, but I actually liked doing it and it wasn't that bad. And then here's just a little note I used from the Busy Sidewalks digital and just printed it and folded it in half. I'm sorry, that's probably not much effort. It's not really technically a handmade card, but it's better than just throwing a piece of paper in there, which I have been known to do. And this is the extra gift that I made for her, and it is a micro happy planner, and I used Tasha's Craft Corner tutorial to make this, so I will link that down below. But it's just like a little holder for the micro, because you know I like the micros, but if they're in your purse, they're just not stable. And so I feel like having the little hole. I'm gonna make one for myself for dang sure, like as soon as I'm done Christmas crafting. But I made her the little micro, which I believe I shared, but she can flip if if she wants the presents to be her outside, she can flip that. And then I just have a couple print and cut little things in here she can use to embellish or just whatever. And this was really super easy and quick to make. I followed the tutorial for the most part, but I did my pockets just slightly differently. She had scored and put under there. I just like taped at the top and bottom and didn't do that extra step. But I really like how this turned out, and I hope she loves it as much as I do. And then I just have a set of bigger rings in there. They're maybe only 1/4 inch bigger, but in case she wants to switch over into some bigger rings, she can. Hello, Claude. And then I just have one of the little mini pens from the Dollar Tree. And this, I just had extra room in my laminating when I did the cover, so I just laminated like a journaling card that I printed onto shimmer paper. So she can use that as a bookmark or just whatever. But I thought it was super cute. I really hope she likes it. I have a feeling she will, because she's all things happy planner. We're obsessed. But that is it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Look at this face. Look at this face. The face of cuteness. Cuteness overload. And my messy desk, sorry, but you can't go without seeing Claude's face. I mean, duh. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Please give Shenita a follow if you're not already. I will link her information down below. And I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you in the next crafty video. Bye!